Today you're going to be problem solving, looking at some time questions. So you must read the problem, identify the words and organize your ideas, solve the problem, and then use a strategy to check your answer. And we use the ROSE strategy in order to do this, which is read carefully, organize your information, solve the problem, and evaluate the problem. When you are double checking, you can use this interactive clock as a tool, and I've shown you how to use it, so I'm not going to click on it right now. If you're doing the level 1 activities and you need help reading the question, just click on to the sound over here and you'll be able to hear me read the question. What time does the next... Okay, so I will answer one question from each level and show you how to do it. Now I'm going to take a snippet. This is the first question I'm going to answer. I'll just put it on my whiteboard and clear this from my use of it before. Okay, it's one of my favorite tools is this whiteboard over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just read the question, which is what time does the next boat leave? Okay, and then I need to look at my multiple choice answers. 2:06, 6:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30, and 3:30. And I also need to look at the visual of the clock where it says next boat leaves out. Then I'm going to think about solving the problem and I'm going to choose a strategy. So I have to first look at the keywords. The keywords here is time, next, and this particular clock over here. Then I'm going to organize my information. Now I know that when the minute hand is at the 6, that means 1/2 something. So I'm going to cross out this is organizing, all of the responses or answer options that don't have 1/2 because I know they're definitely wrong as this says 1/2 something. So I'm going to take out 2:06, 2 o'clock. Okay, so it's either going to be 6:30, 2:30, 3:30. If I look at my clock, I can see that the hour hand is in between the 2 and the 3. So it definitely can't be 6:30 and it hasn't reached 3 yet. So we must be 2:30 or 2:30. Okay, now to check, I might go to my interactive clock and actually make this particular time and see if I'm correct. If I'm answering a level 2 question over here, I might just take this question actually, which has, let me just put it onto my whiteboard. Okay, which clock shows 10:45? Now 10:45 also means 11:15. Now what I'm going to be looking for, I know that 10:45 means that it hasn't passed 11 o'clock yet and it's in the 10 o'clock time period. So it's between 10 and 11. Now I know that 45 means 1:45. So it could possibly be this answer because I know that 45 or 1:45 means that the big hand is pointing at the 9. So it could be this one. I'm going to cross this one out, okay, because you can see that the minute hand is pointing to the 8. This could be an answer because it is pointing to the 9 and this is the wrong answer. Now I'm going to just clarify and make sure I'm correct. 10:45 means that it's past 10 o'clock. If I have a close look at this hour hand, it's not past 10 o'clock, it's close to 10 o'clock, which means that in 15 minutes it will be 10 o'clock, which means it's 10:15 or 9:45. Now if I look over here, the hour hand is close to the 11, but it's past the 10. It hasn't passed 11 yet, and I've got 45 there. So I'm going to go with this answer. Okay, so that's wrong, and that's wrong. I can also go onto my interactive clock and double check.